Welcome back to the channel, guys. I have a lot of stuff that has been revealed about WWE 2K18, and I haven't done any of the news concerning it. So I'm gonna catch you guys up to speed today of what is going on for 2K18 and all that has been confirmed and what we got. There's some things I need to clarify on here, but I typed it out on document and I printed the documents. We got we got 2 pages of stuff that I want to show you guys, tell you guys about. The pre-order bonus this year will be Kurt Angle. We'll get 2 versions of Kurt Angle. We'll get the ECW version of Persona, and then we'll get the regular WWE version where he's bald of Kurt Angle. The intergender matches are not in the game. This was confirmed today. Man versus woman is not in the game, but woman and man versus woman and man are in the game, but a man versus woman is not in the game. Create a match returns. You can customize your own matches with a bunch of options. You can turn on and off, and you can save them. I think they're going to be on the main menu after you save them, that you can select them from the main menu, but I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. There's a new graphics engine. They completely redid the graphics engine. There's new skin shaders, real-time reflections, new lighting, and the graphics are NBA quality. And the NBA 2K graphics are really, really good. I mean, that's one of the main things NBA 2K is known for, is their graphics. And the 2K NBA team kind of worked with the WWE 2K team on this game in general. We're going to have a new commentary team of Byron Saxton, Michael Cole, and Corey Graves. They were in the same room for recording their audio to give it a more natural feel. And all the lines have been redone for 2K18. Now, to me, this game already feels old because Byron Saxton hasn't been on Monday Night Raw for months now. Ever since, what? End of April? Beginning of May, maybe? He hasn't been on. It was the end of April. Yeah, it was the end of April. Is when he left Monday Night Raw. And Booker T then came on the show right after that. So that's at the end of April. Couldn't they have Booker T just go in here and redo all of Byron Saxton's lines? I don't understand that. But it might be good, it might not be good. You know, Corey Graves, he sounds awesome on commentary in real life. I want him to sound awesome on the game. JoJo is the new ring announcer. This is a good thing because Lillian Garcia was god-awful. She was terrible on the game she was on. She's been on the game for as far as I can remember. But she'd be like, and now coming down the aisle from Death Valley, The Undertaker. And it'd be like, put some depth in your voice, put some emphasis behind it. You're announcing The Undertaker, for Pete's sakes. The different sounds for different arenas. WrestleMania will have a different crowd sound than Raw or SmackDown would. Same kind of thing with like NXT would have a different kind of crowd sound than SmackDown, and Raw would have a different kind of sound than Smack. Each one has their individual thing. Backstage brawl area is being expanded. They say it's 3 times the size of the one we got in 2K17. They say it includes the parking lot and multiple other arenas. Not arenas, areas. For my career, free roam is coming backstage on my career mode. This is pretty cool. From what I understand, you will actually... There is a rumor going around. I don't know if it's true or if it's not true, but you'll be able to get endorsed by other things, and you also get your own merchandise stuff, and you also get your like have superstars as friends, and you get to hang out with them outside of the events. I don't know if that's all true, but for at least we got confirmed that free roaming backstage is on, is in career mode. My career has a story with multiple branching paths, which means you can go back and select a different route, and at one point, and you can basically, it makes the story replayable. It makes my career replayable instead of it being a continuous thing of just match after match after match and match, and nothing happens. I beat the United States champion 4 times in a row, and I was still number 10 for the contendership for the United States Championship. So I didn't even move up a single spot. Free camera for the highlight reel returns in 2K18. That's pretty cool. I might do a video with that. I might do more videos with 2K18. Maybe. Creative video features more effects and better editing functionality. Now, this is one of the main reasons I never did a lot of YouTube videos for 2K17 was because I was going to use creative videos sometimes, and it just was really terrible with the whole loading and all that, because you would click on it and it'd be like cutscene 1, cutscene 2, cutscene 3, and it'd go all the way to like 50. And then you would like click on one, and you'd wait for it to load, and then after about 30 minutes of freaking loading, the thing would show up, and then it's not the one you want, so you gotta go through every single one. At least have them like, don't have them like cutscene 1, cutscene 2, cutscene 3. Have them like codename, like, I don't know, attack backstage, or superstar confronts enemy, or something like that. Don't have them like cutscene 1, cutscene 2. You gotta go through all of them, and then the load is just god awful, and it just takes forever. It's not really worth it in the long run. Create a Superstar was basically erased. From what they said, it was erased and then redone. Like they it was just like completely redone from the ground up. There's a new base model, and you can make them look more authentic. Great Superstar. Create an Arena was improved. They said that they were going to completely redo this, but they did not have time. The max number of wrestlers allowed in the ring this year has been increased to 8 superstars. That means we'll have 8-man tag team matches, 8-man ladder matches, 8-man battle royals, and you can have 8 men in the ring at the same time in the Royal Rumble match. Now, this is going to be kind of cool. We won't have the standard 6-man tag for the Survivor Series pay-per-view. It's kind of why I usually, if I do universe mode, I delete Survivor Series, because it's just a 6-man tag, which really happens on almost every pay-per-view if you do universe mode. So it's not really prestige, but this might not be that good, because when there's 6 superstars in the ring in the ladder match and battle royals and stuff, the glitches are just god awful. So I don't know what this is going to look like. It might look good, it might not. They might have improved on the whole glitch thing, but I don't really know. They completely redid the Royal Rumble match. There are new mini games, new animations, new types of eliminations. There's a new rollout system. There's AI smart pairing with tag team partners, which means Xavier Woods is going to help Kofi Kingston in the Royal Rumble instead of them attacking each other, which I kind of like. And superstars could enter with a buff. Now, I think that might be like I think that's a minus to their health or something. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it, makes them have like a signature and finisher when they first get in the ring or something. The rollout system for the Royal Rumble, I'm guessing, I hope this is cool. This is going to be cool if it's the way I'm thinking, to where you can roll out and you won't be eliminated, but you can exit the Royal Rumble. That would be pretty cool. You could possibly get a weapon and like a steel chair, and then put it back in the ring, and then go back in the ring and use the steel chair in the Royal Rumble. So this could be pretty cool addition. They completely reworked the Elimination Chamber. They put the new model in there that we saw from the SmackDown pay-per-view in February. There's new animations with the Elimination Chamber, and for the first time ever, there are Elimination Chamber entrances. So no more of this boring starting in the ring right away with the Elimination Chamber. There are Elimination Chamber entrances now. So it's going to be cool to see them walk into the Elimination Chamber and go to their pod and walk into the pod and all that stuff. Of course, that might not happen. We might just see like a standard entrance, but they go up the steps and they get in the ring, but you don't see them enter the pod. There's a new carry and drag system for 2K18. There are 4 sort of like positions, carrying and dragging positions and stuff. There is a cradle, a power bomb, fireman's carry, and a power slam setup carry. So you can basically pick up your opponent and take them whenever you want. And this is going to make the match more fast, more smooth. Because that old dragging thing where you hold their legs and their feet and stuff is just awful. There's a new match positioning system where a superstar will adjust himself to make the match flow better overall and make it more, sell it, so they'll move more. Superstars will go towards the ropes or the corner or the apron. So this is pretty cool. I'm guessing that it's going to be just not the computer, and that it's going to be overall. Um, to like if if it's you and like a friend versus each other, or something like that. If it's you and a friend versus each other, then even if you're controlling a person, it will go to the corner or the apron or the ropes to help himself up or get in position or something like that. There's a new weight detection system. Superstars could receive an adrenaline boost so they can perform stronger lifting moves. So this basically means that you won't see an Austin Aries suplex the Big Show. So that's going to be pretty cool. This was rumored that it was going to be in 2K16, but it ended up not being in the game. There's new fighting styles, like back in the SmackDown vs. Raw, SVR. There's High Flyer, Brawler, and Giant, from what I know of. So there might be another one out there. I don't know if there's a dirty one, like how you used to be able to go behind the ref and shove the ref into your opponent. That might be a fighting style, but I'm not 100% sure. The fighting styles might replace the overall number system, because that overall number system just is woppy and it just doesn't work. You see an AJ Styles and he's 85 overall in the game, and AJ Styles is at least a 93 or 92. Undertaker, he's below Triple H. Undertaker shouldn't be a 90. He should be at least a 95 or a 96. So that's just, and Nakamura was an 80 overall. Not just, no. There's the submission system has been reworked in 2K18, so we'll see a brand new submission system. I hated that chasing the cat and mouse, whatever you want to call it, that chasing thing was freaking terrible. I never did, and I've really never played. I've played like 1 or 2 submission matches. That's it. Because after that, I was done screwing with that. I just went to the button mash. I still don't play submission matches, but I went to the button mashing. There's a new hot tag system for tag team matches, which is good because tag team matches are freaking god awful in the 2K games. It's just it's just awful because every time I do a move, I don't want the other team freaking breaking it up every freaking time. So I'm glad that's, hopefully the tag team matches are just better overall. I don't want, because I think I know what they mean by hot tags, because I think they used to be in the game, back in the older games with 13 and 12 and 11. I think they had a hot tags thing where they'd come in, you press a button, and it'd be sort of like a comeback thing where they would clothesline the person in the ring, then they would hit the person on the apron, and then they'd have a signature. Now, I don't know if that's what this is, but I hope that tag team matches are just overall just better in general, because it's god awful. I hate tag team matches because they take too long. I sim them now. every tag team matches I just simulate. I don't even play tag team matches on Play Now barely anymore. If I play them, it's like a tornado tag or it's a steel cage tag or something. It's not a regular 2-on-2 tag team match. Because it's just god awful with the whole tag team situation. There's a new crowd system. There's new animations and new crowd chants. The crowd will act a certain way for each arena. I sort of went over that earlier when I did the different sounds for different arenas. A little bit. The crowds will act different. The sounds will sound it'll just be an overall different feel for every arena. There's a new promo engine. They're calling it Promo Engine 2.0. They completely redid the promo engine. Thank God. The promos were just stupid. The promos weren't good at all. There was like a total probably of 50 sentences or whatever that you could choose from overall. And, after about 2 or 3 promos, you've kind of gone through all those things you can say. So, hopefully this just is better. Hopefully it's, even though we're not going to have people's voices on the game, hopefully it's still better, because it was just, I don't really care for the whole voiceover, because I know it's going to take a while. It's going to take super long to do, but I do like that they redid that. My Career Invasion is being expanded. I personally don't care about this. I'm hoping this game changes my mind, but I haven't been a big My Career person, big My Career fan. Now, I like the whole starting from the bottom and working your way up thing, but it just has been, the My Career mode has been lackluster. A lot of people, a lot of YouTubers, they do My Career, and then after about a month or two, they stop doing it because no one's interested in the My Career mode anymore, because it's just boring. So hopefully this will make this, hopefully this My Career mode will be fun. Actually 2K16, I think it was, My Career mode was I guess if you combine 2K16 and 2K17, it'd be sort of the perfect My Career mode, because they got like half of it right on 2K16, and then they got like half of it right on 2K17. So, but I like 2K16 a little bit better than 2K17 Career mode. If I had to choose one, which are both god awful, but there's a new online my player mode called Road to Glory, where you can be your custom player that you use on like My Career and all that stuff, and it's a ranking system, and you can qualify for pay-per-views. I'm thinking this is going to be like a big, I'm thinking it's going to be, you can go on like one-on-one matches and stuff, and then after you win so many, you'll qualify to be in like a pay-per-view thing that they'll do with a whole bunch of custom superstars. Now, I don't know if that's what true. I don't know what the heck's going on. This is going to be, I just can't wait for more information to be revealed. I'm kind of anxious about it, but yet again, online is, even though I have terrible internet, online in general is just awful. There's a lot of the whole 2K community, everybody that does the 2K videos, even complained about online. So online hopefully is better in 2K18. Backstage brawls will now be playable online, and the communication search engine will be improved, which is awesome. You know, I search for a Kurt Angle in it. Granted, I like Broken Matt, but it shows a Broken Matt Hardy. And it's like, I don't want a Broken Matt Hardy, and then I have to scroll down, and you know, I get past one section or whatever, and then it starts loading. And then I get past like 2 sections before I even find one Kurt Angle. And that's just, I don't like that whole thing. You know, even if I type in a user, and let's say they have like 3 things that they've made, and one of them is a Kurt Angle. You know, I type in their name, I type in their username or profile name or whatever you want to call it on for PlayStation, and I hit search, and you know, it shows me these freaking pages and pages and pages of stuff that isn't even his, and then after about 3 or 4 pages, I get to finally his. They're like one of the last ones on there are his things. So hopefully that won't be. I'm guessing that won't be the case with 2K18. Universe mode has been completely redone. They said that they scrapped the 2K. The 2K universe mode, I guess. They scrapped the universe mode, and they completely redid it from the ground up. Basically, they did that to help make it more realistic and more to WWE's current schedule and stuff. So we might be able to have 2 pay-per-views at the end of a month, or, you know, if we can, I would like to have a pay-per-view anytime. You know, I would like to have a pay-per-view on a Friday or a Wednesday. You know, would be pretty cool. The roster will be the biggest in WWE Games history. Close to 200 superstars. I'm hearing more like 180-ish is how many superstars will be on the game. It's not including DLC, so it will probably more than likely be close to 200, because we'll get about 20 with DLC. So overall, this game has a lot of potential, and you can tell that the reason they did this most new stuff, from what I'm hearing, is because they aren't coming out with the game for PS3 and Xbox 360. It will not be released on those consoles. And I think that's the reason that they mostly redid some of that stuff. I like the graphics engine. Where is that? The new weight detection, the new match positioning, the new carry and drag, you know, all that stuff. The promo engine wasn't even in the PS3 version of 2K17, I don't think. I'm not sure about that, but it's overall looks like it's going to be a fun game. I hope my career is funner and it's not boring. And after you play the story for a couple, of hours, it just makes no sense and it's boring. I hope that this just is a good game, because 2K17, I mean, I still play it, but I restart Universe Mode all the time because it's boring. I get bored with it very quick. So it's overall, it just doesn't feel that fun as it should be. Some of the older games I've actually played. It's been a couple days now. It's been 4 or 5 days now. But I played Here Comes the Pain. I went back and played that game. And that game, that season mode, is fantastic. That season mode is the best career thing that I've played on a wrestling game ever. So if they want a good My Career mode, they should try to sort of mimic that, and I think that's what they're trying to do because they added the backstage roaming. So we'll have to see what this turns out to be. This might just be, 2K17 disguised as 2K18 maybe, but it sounds like it's got good potential, but right now it's just hype. There's no substance yet. We haven't seen any gameplay. We haven't seen any pictures. We haven't had any people we've had a couple people confirmed for the roster, but not that many. We just haven't seen that much stuff for this game, and it comes out in October, and August is SummerSlam weekend's going to be here before you know it, and it's just going to go fast. But I'm surprised that they have not released something yet. But all in all, looks like it might be a fun game. Hopefully, it is a fun game. I like the they're having elimination chamber entrances. I really like that. All in all, it sounds like it's going to be a really great game. But we'll just have to wait and see on what happens. Hopefully, everything just runs smoother. Hopefully the commentary is not god awful. Sometimes I mute the commentary and do my own commentary because it's just stupid. It's just robotic and dry, and it just doesn't sound right. And you'll have a match with, let's say you're having a match and it's Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar. Let's say you're doing Dean Ambrose versus Brock Lesnar. Okay? You'll be doing that match, and then all of a sudden, they'll be talking about John Cena's career. Or they'll be talking about, how good The Undertaker is at WrestleMania. Or they'll be, they'll just give, backstories about, superstars that are in the match. They'll talk about superstars that aren't in the match. It's basically they're just like, oh, squirrel. They're just not even focused